Hey, what's good, powerful people? This is the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David C. Henderson, and this is Midweek Motivation. All right, you control inflation through supply and demand way more than the president. All right, the Midweek Motivation is sponsored by DCH Merch. That's www.dchmerch.com, www.dchmerch.com. All right, everybody talks about inflation, but are you talking about the Phillips curve that tracks the rate between inflation and unemployment and how it has to be balanced out through the Federal Reserve through interest rates? And when inflation starts getting high, they start raising the interest rates so they can try to tap down inflation. They try to bring interest rates down so they can get businesses to invest and hire more people, balancing out the interest rate to counteract those. That's the Federal Reserve's job. Your job is supply and demand. Look in your closet. How many shoes do you have that you don't even wear, but yet you still constantly buying more? You're the one causing inflation because your demand is so much higher than the supply. They have to keep producing more and more and more and more because even though you already have enough, you keep buying more unnecessarily. How many clothes do you have that you don't even wear? You haven't worn in a year, but yet you steadily buying more clothes. So inflation goes up because demand goes up because you're not satisfied with your supply. You got way more than enough supply, but you won't slow down with your demand. So the price keep going up and up and up. When demand is high and supply has to be high, prices go up. When demand is low and supply can be low, then the prices go down. Look what happened during COVID when all the demand went down for gas because everybody had to stay home. Demand went down for goods because nobody was shopping because they didn't have nobody to impress because you're not going out as much. Then supply went down. What happened then? Prices went down. Inflation went down because you control the supply and demand. Stop buying so many unnecessary shoes, unnecessary clothes, spending unnecessary money on gas. Oh, you forgot to go here, so you got to go back out. You forgot to go here because you go back out. Why did you forget to go back out? Because you're so distracted, because you're so looking on your phone all the time at what everybody else is doing in their life. Oh, I forgot I got to go here. I forgot I got to go there. Oh, shoot, I got to go back and turn around and go get that because you're so distracted. That's the problem. Supply and demand is because your demand is so high because you're not managing your supply. That's how you bring the demand down, because you don't need so much supply because you're doing for yourself. In 1900, 50% of people were self-employed. The problem is it's not enough people on the internet talking about financial literacy as it is about celebrity gossip. People so busy on buying multiple luxury cars, multiple luxury goods. You can go out there on a quarter-acre land and build some vertical farming and grow your own fruits and vegetables and save 2, 3, 4, 5 Bentleys worth of money by growing your own fruits and vegetables. You can lower the interest rate by creating less demand because there's more supply, because you're not overusing all the goods. You're creating so much demand because you're not managing your supply. You're not satisfied with your supply. You're trying to keep up with the Joneses, but if the Joneses lose their job and you lose your job and you don't have money and liquid assets saved up, y'all sitting around in some Louis and some Gucci and all that stuff looking at each other looking dumb. You know what I'm saying? The percentage of Americans who own luxury goods versus the percentage of Americans who have $1,000 in a savings account or liquid assets is higher. So it's more people with a luxury good, some Louis, Gucci, some Versace, something like that, some Michael Kors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's more women with an expensive handbag than it is women with $1,000 in the bank or over $1,000 in liquid assets. It's your fault. You're the reason why inflation is going up, because your demand is so high because you're not satisfied with your supply. Because all you're doing is looking online, seeing everybody else. Oh, they rocking this, they rocking that. I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Your supply is what's raising the demand, which is what's raising the inflation. So you gotta ask yourself, did Biden do that? No, you did that. Because you're not satisfied with your supply. You're creating the demand so high, inflation will never come down if you don't stop shopping so much and buying so much unnecessary goods. We rather listen to celebrity gossip than financial literacy. But guess what? The people who talking financial literacy, we're not shutting up. We're not being quiet. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here. And you'll learn that you control the inflation way more than the president. Hopefully people keep listening. Then over time, you'll see inflation coming down because of supply and demand, not the president. This has been the Midweek Motivation from the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David C. Henderson. Stay powerful, my friends. God bless.